Oh boy, this is going to be a fun video. So, I'm by no means an expert in Raid Shadow Legends, but I've got a good understanding, a very good understanding of hero collector mobile games like Raid Shadow Legends because I've been playing them for almost 10 years now. And Kat, you've
I
been,
don't.
yes. And oh my God. So I did this for Arnold on his channel. And again, I'm sure there's some people watching the video that have played Raid Shadow Legends for years. And if you're watching this video, please understand I'm going to speak in generalities of certain things are just generally good things, but there's always, always, always exceptions to the rule. And also, if you want to start playing Raid Shadow Legends, be sure to click the link in the description where you get 2 free epic champions, Tayrel and Rector Drath, which you already have, and you've got both of those characters. Rector Drath you get after getting to level 25, and Rector Draft is quite exceptional. Would you agree?
So good. I randomly got what I think a 4 or 5-star soul upgrade on her, and I lost my mind.
Okay.
I was so excited.
So I don't know where to start. I really don't know where to start on this. I already peeked.
I'm a mess.
I peeked at a couple things and I went, "Oh my God." I was like, "Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad."
These are not my kind of games. I'm really good at Star Wars Battlefront.
All right. And I know that I've spent a little bit of money and you are free to play. No, you bought what?
I bought a thing. I bought energy and multi-battles.
Okay, but you were like $20 in, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I may be $500 in. So it's a little different for sure. But you have a 342,000 and I think I'm pushing a million more than that. So and some of that, yeah, a million more. So, and we've been playing the same amount of time. So
no, you've been playing a lot more than
I. Well, I'm a little over 100 days. Let's see where you're at right here.
Yeah, time-wise. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Well, yes, the number of days we played the game. So, there's a couple things that I saw in here. Let's just talk about the characters, and you've got a couple 6 stars, and in general, this game is almost like 6 stars or nothing. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it really, they're so much more powerful than a 5. And I target one a week. I'm trying to do one a week. Does that make sense? I could take one of them a week.
Sounds impossible.
And let's see, we got to go
I do one every 2 weeks.
Let's go to the campaign. Brutal. Do you have access to 12.3?
Yep,
Yeah,
I train
okay.
a lot in there.
So 12.3 is where to go. And let me just see how this looks. All right, let's see just how. I'm going to run a test run real quick here. Let's see here. Yeah, it's because this is the way to run it, is by himself. And so I just want to see if this works, because this should take, let's got to go on 2x, okay? And we're going to hit auto, and then let's just see how this goes. We're going to run it twice because the first one is... oh boy. Okay. Let's see. All right, we got to work on Sun Wukong a little bit, because I think the main thing you're going to need is a way of farming 3 characters at the same time. And Sun Wukong, this is an 8-second exercise for me, 8 seconds. So it's really fast, and so we need to do a little bit of work on Sun Wukong, because once you have a farmer, so this is like the main thing, 12-3 and having a farmer. If you want to get experience, as long as he finishes and doesn't die, I guess it's a success.
I think he will.
Yeah, I mean, he needs to go through.
Yeah.
Okay, so this presents a situation where the other 3 are getting all the experience.
Right.
And you run this for like hours. I mean, not hours, but you're going to come in here and you're going to preload. You have 280 multi-battles, so you have tons of them. You're going to hit edit queue, and then you're going to load up these characters that you need to upgrade. For example, run, don't walk. You're going to want to do Deacon you're just going to want to do Deacon Armstrong. We're going to just call it right now this is at 23. You got to do them. But let's say you just want to get all of these up to 50, right?
Yeah.
Well, then you would just come in here, edit queue. This for kicks and giggles. You can throw all of your 1-star ones in here like this. You normally do this? Nope. Okay. Yeah, you want to do this.
Never done this before.
Never done this before?
No.
Okay, and then...
To be fair, I'm not thinking about this in terms of... I don't think about this game the way you do. I don't think about this like, oh, this is like... I have to be professional. I have to do all this.
All right,
really
so
well. I just did this for fun when I have time.
okay, so it's hard to do this on your phone with what I'm
Yeah,
doing right now. And so for me, I have a tablet dedicated.
I
I
do.
play it in the middle. It runs in the middle of the night. So
Yes.
it does. It runs in the middle of the night.
Sometimes I wake up and I see the glow.
Yes. So it just goes. Like I will like go to bed and I will have 800 energy and you have 280 battles. You can see right there. It's so you this can run all night. It can just go, 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 go. You don't have to worry about it. And it's just they're gonna get experience. Now, this is running long because this is like 40 seconds. But in theory, and actually, well, if I was gonna, I was back out of this. I didn't think about this, but if I was gonna do this, Deacon Armstrong has an excellent leadership ability, anyways, so get extra speed. So I would actually run it this way. Sun Wukong does not have a leadership ability that matters here inside of this, but so that's the main thing is you want us to do multi battles, especially when you log in and get those 500 energy and you want to blast through. But you want Deacon Armstrong, run, don't walk, take him to 6 stars. You're going to be able to use him. He's probably the most versatile character that you have in your roster. And it's some of it is increase ally speed in all battles by 19%. But he has this really cool thing where he gives turn meter to the team and then immediately takes another turn. So you got him at two pink stars. You need to go into the third pink star.
3 pink.
So then he immediately takes another turn, which is AoE and praise defense down. Then this is the part that really matters, is right here, leech. So when you put the leech ability on one of them, there you're going to be able to get some health back. So he is a soft healer. So like in Clan Boss, for example, right? You're going to land leech on the boss, right? And your team is just going to last a lot longer. So he's like absolutely amazing. Run, don't walk. This character you want to go all the way. Let's take a look at. We got to go look at Sun Wukong because this is kind of a mess. I'm not gonna lie with artifacts. But before, so 12-3. First things first. 12-3 is a big deal. Let's look at your great hall. Let's see where you are in your missions. Use Justicar. Oh my God, that is such a pain.
I'm stuck.
Yeah, all right.
It's taking me so long.
Yes.
I can't get the characters I need. I have
All right.
one.
Yeah, so.
Well, 2.
Yeah, so.
But I don't want to give up War Maiden yet. I'm stuck.
Oh, all right. Well, let's see. Justicar. Let's see. There is one of these guys right here. So there it is right there. So yeah, I would flush War Maiden for sure. So yeah, so you need one more.
Not watermelon.
Yeah. Well, you can get her. She's actually farmable.
I'm trying. I can't get her anywhere else. I've been trying to farm all the other characters in there. The only one I've been able to get is the Demon Lady.
Well, because she's in 12-3, right?
Right.
So you got to get these. Yeah, you got to do these. Well, so this is, oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so that's going to be a while.
You're going to hear that a lot this video.
Oh boy. All right.
God.
So you've got oh boy. So okay, you got to do that. Now, where you're cuz this is a roadblock for sure. But the biggest roadblock is going to be here in your great hall. And the thing here is you got to go tall rather than wide. Does that make sense?
I started going tall.
Where?
I didn't know. The attack.
Okay.
A little bit.
Okay, so the problem with that is some characters' damage is not based off attack. Some of them are based off of HP. Some are based off of defense. So if you want to improve all of them, crit damage is going to be the way to go. But most people do accuracy, and they go tall on one of the accuracy things.
Why?
Because accuracy is probably the most underrated stat in the entire game. And you have to have certain levels of accuracy if you're going to play negative effects on anything. And so most characters need about 225 accuracy to be effective anywhere.
Okay.
And some of them is going to be higher. So as a general rule, and this is general, everything in this video is going to be general information. So if you go into a dungeon and you're going to fight one of these guys here, you're going to need about 10 accuracy per stage. So like 130. Okay. But in general, you're going to need about 225 to get through most things like Clan Boss and things like that. So it's a good target to start with 225. So for example, we're gonna go look at Sun Wukong, who he can put a stun with his basic. He can also do. He can steal the. He does the AOE from the start, and then he steals all the positive effects. Then he can place it's immunity. I don't know what it's called, but it basically stops them from getting positive effects. Like it's it's like a disrupted. Yeah, it's a buff blocker, right? Yeah. None of that's gonna stick unless he has accuracy. So none of that's gonna work. And so you're coming in. So are you familiar with this total stats and then hit total stats right here, and then you can see everything right there. All right, so
I can do the math. 10 plus 92 is that?
Well, at some point you're not going to be able to because it gets more and more complicated.
Big math.
Yeah, so the math gets weird because it has and it spells out where all the stuff is. So accuracy probably needs to be 225. Crit rate needs to be as close to 100 as possible.
I do remember you told me that before.
Yeah, on most characters. Now, Kale's an exception. I'll show you why it's an exception. So he doesn't need to be at 100, but he pretty much needs to be at 100. And then when you get to 100, you stop, and then every piece of damage that you add to crit damage matters. Now, the reason why this is a big deal, let's say you're going to use Magnar, right? And Magnar's damage is based off of, it's either HP or defense. I think it's defense. We'll go to his skill. But you're going to see this right here when you click on it, HP damage based on HP. Okay. Right here, damage based on HP. So attack does not help him. So let's say you're focusing on him and him and him.
Means the damage that he does to another character is based on that character's HP?
His HP. His HP. So Sun Wukong's an attack-based character right here, and you got him fully booked.
Well, so that makes sense because under that little bit that says legendary, it says attack.
Yeah, so there it is, attack.
Is that a good rule of thumb?
Well, most of them are attack. Right. But you're going to see some that are not. Some of them... Well, like this damage doesn't really matter too much here, but like Tayrell's a good example of one that's based off of defense, and then so Magnar is based off HP. So when you're doing these masteries, if your interest is HP is doing more damage, the best place to put it is in crit damage because all of those characters, if they're at 100% crit, are gonna get the boost on damage. Where you've got Magnar.
Not all characters get it from attack. Not everybody's going to get it from defense.
So this is going to affect Sun Wukong. This is going to affect Magnar.
In the Great Hall, focus on crit damage and accuracy.
Yeah, but pick one. And most people don't do both. And the reason why... Okay, so this is tall. And the reason why is you're going to get these... when you fuse Justicar, which it looks like... The guy looks like John Cena. But anyways... He does. Have you seen what he looks like? Yes. He looks like Cena. Anyways, I can't stop that. I'm not sure if he is or not. But anyways.
I don't think that is John Cena.
No, but you're going to get these missions, and it's going to be your roadblock. Like right now, you're roadblocked with the Fuse Justicar. You're going to get these roadblocks where it says, take an infinity bonus to level 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. It goes all the way up to 10, and the cost is astronomical.
I already saw.
So you got to do 150 plus 300.
I have 12 gold medals.
Yes, but this is 700 to go to 7. Then you got to get another 8. It's not 700. It's not an extra 100.
100 more.
Yeah, this is 1500, and this is another.
Jeez.
Yeah, so it's thousands, and you just get you hit this roadblock. So if you don't pick one, and the reason why you want that is that you want to get the free legendary at the end, which is Arbiter, who's amazing. She's like queen of the arena, and I see almost every account I play up against, they're using Arbiter. So that's if you're working towards Arbiter, you're gonna have to go tall on this Great Hall so that you can get through it. And right now you're stuck on Justicar, but once you get Justicar, every day logging in, this is just as important as finishing your daily quests, which we did a little bit here, your weekly quests, which you did a little bit right there, and then you've got your advanced. So like typically I start with my daily, then I go to my advanced, and then I start working on missions, and then you also have challenges. I don't know if you've seen these.
I do.
Yeah, so there's a lot of challenges right here.
There's a lot to do.
Yeah, there's a lot to do in this game, but you can finish these, and there's lots of good stuff in there. So that gives you something to do when you've exhausted the daily activities of daily and advanced. Okay, so let's go back to Sun Wukong, and I saw something here that is absolutely bonkers, in my opinion, is that you have not discovered glyphs and what glyphs do. And oh my God,
Who
you
says
have
I haven't?
well, you've got a glyph here. That's it. 1%, but like
1% understanding.
oh no. All right, but this is also something because I think all of your artifacts are a mess. You don't want to start putting these glyphs on
Well, see,
right now
that's
today.
also why I didn't, because I don't think some of my artifacts for like Sun Wukong and Kale, I think, are not that good.
Right.
Because you later on told me like the kind of rules video about artifacts.
Yeah.
That was I put all of those on there before then, and then I didn't want to take them off.
Right. So
until I had a better plan.
Be sure to click the link in the description or use the QR code to get 2 free Epic Champions. You're going to get Tayrel and Rector Drath. And Rector Drath, once you get to level 25, is amazing. Also, she's at level 37.
No, she's at, because I just got her to 6 stars.
Oh, okay. Well,
don't
then.
Start with me, Boomer.
Oh, my God. So, run, don't walk.
I'm working on her.
Well, let's see. Do you have potions?
I got her to 6 star like 2 days ago.
Well, she's red, right? Do you have potions?
What?
Upgrade level? Oh, my God. 130. You have 135. Let me help you out with this.
155 of the others.
All right, there you go.
106.
Oh my God.
I'm not in a rush.
Okay.
I'm having fun.
All right, so this right here.
I know that does
only, yeah.
Only if you have one that needs to go to level 6.
Yeah.
Like at 0 to 60.
Yeah, you're gonna want to save that.
I did.
Maybe for Deacon. Well, I don't know. If you had Deacon at level 40 right now, then. You know, if you get another character that is like, you know, worthy of going to 6, then you're going to want to use that right away. And you not have to go through all of these. But right now, Deacon is a must have.
Yeah, he's down there.
Let's see. And let's help him out because, oh my God, Tavern, upgrade level. Yeah, you're going to want to, oh my God. Yeah, you're going to want to flush this. Oh my God. So there you go.
Taking all my silver.
Well, you have 1,000 artifacts out of 1,500, which is also insane in my opinion. All right.
I sell them every once in a while. I go through and I sell a bunch, but sometimes I do dungeons and stuff for the events, and then I just run it on a multi-battle, and then it clicks away, and then I'm like, I'll deal with that later.
Okay, so you're gonna need to.
I can feel you all judging me in the comments.
Well, yeah. Anyways, okay, so we're gonna go to the second part is using the optimizer on Hell's Hades, and there's an artifact optimizer, and right now is not the time to use it because
I don't have the free artifact takeoff.
Yeah, so that happens.
That's
And it's not scheduled, but it happens about once a month, and it runs for 3 days. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you know, let's just say you're going to want to do Sun Wukong, and you're going to go into here. You're going to hit optimize, and then let's see, we're going to hit balanced mode, and then we're going to go into stats, and then you're going to want to put accuracy at, let's say, 225, and then it's going to be different on every character. The easy way to go is go to Hell's Hades, and it actually tells you what. Well, let's do it right now. Let's see, Hell's Hades. We don't need to go to the tier list, but we'll just go in here, and then we're going to hit Sun, and then we're going to hit. Let's go search. Go it's internet. Thinking. Go internet. Go. All right, Sun Wukong, and then you hit gear, and it's going to tell you. Ooh. Speed, accuracy, crit rate, crit damage, attack. So
aren't those the primary, like the highly preferred stats for everybody?
No, absolutely not. Yeah, they're all different. So
I thought you wanted everybody to be fast and strong.
Well, kind of. Okay, but we've already got accuracy, right? And then we're going to hit priority speed, and then we're going to do, what is it?
Crit rate.
Crit rate. See, crit rate and damage is more important than attack. Yeah, so crit rate, and you know, we're just it's gonna try to get it as close to 100 as possible. Crit damage 3, and then we're gonna go attack 4 because he revives. He needs no defense.
Accuracy, you're not gonna put on the
It's right there.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna default to a minimum of 225. Now you could put it in here as like one of the highest priorities in order. You could do it either way. I mean, you can do it speed, accuracy, and just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. But sometimes I would do it that way, and it would put it at like 400 accuracy or something, and it's not entirely necessary right away to do that. So then I hit. There's some other presets here I want to make sure that we have. We wanted to look at your level 8. Oh, it's already at level 8. And then max. Okay, this is already set up. So we're going to hit optimize. And then we're going to hit view stats. And we're going to hit show differences. And so it looks like you have him super fast. But if I went like this. And then, so this is going to give you more attack, more HP, a little bit slower. Your crit damage is going to go up. Your accuracy is low. So if I go like this and I hit equip in game, it would go and show you.
Ones from others.
Well, it will. It absolutely will. Okay, but this is when you want to do it on a free day, and then you're going to do it in. Yeah.
That's a lot of silver.
Yeah, you don't want to do this today, but.
No.
But let's say this is where I'm going at. So let's say you do that, and oh my God, this is such a big deal. And also getting the pieces that look good so that you to 8 matters because the tool.
You mean look good?
Okay.
Like,
okay. No. Yeah. Okay. We're going to come back to that. Okay. We'll come back to that. I got to finish glyphs. Oh my God. Glyphs. Oh my God. Enchant glyphs. Oh my God. Look at this. You can look at that. It goes from 9% to potentially 13%. Defense is going to go from 8. But I don't know that this is a piece of gear that you want to upgrade right now. And, and so on. So I think once you've got the artifacts, so these are not going to be his final artifacts, right?
Well, that's why I know about glyphs. I haven't used any because I don't know which one of my artifact pieces are good enough.
Oh my God, you've got so many. See, look at
that.
Yeah.
I just said.
Okay.
I know that they're there. I know I have good ones. I'm just saving them until this kind of situation.
Okay, and then
I can really take a good look at them.
Okay, so then so it costs like next to no silver to go to level 8. Mm-hmm. But you want to do that.
I know.
On the pieces that look good. So, in general, pretty much like let's just do boots because I feel like there's so many exceptions to all the rules. Filter boots, primary stats, speed, right? And then we're going to look at 6-star, right? Just because you don't have any. Okay. 5 stars. So these right here, these are all boots that have a speed stat. Pretty much all of these you can take to level 8. Just all of them. And the reason for that, because it only costs like 100,000 gold, let's say, upgrade, and then 8, especially the purples and the legendaries, right? Because this is going to unlock the secondary stats, so the optimizer will know if they're good or bad, because the optimizer's not detecting.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't know that. It doesn't know they exist. So upgrading particular pieces of gear that are worth upgrading, because what's going to happen is nearly every character in your roster is going to want a speed boots, and optimally you want them to be 6-star. Well, here, let's do this. There's a way of seeing the ones that are on characters, so we can hit equipped, and we're going to go back and check. So you have one like this, and this should probably be on one of your better characters like Sun Wukong.
Not the Joker guy that's on right now?
No. Like this is that's an
Stop scaring the cat when I'm holding him.
This is an amazing piece of gear. Oh my God.
Here, now you can
this needs to be on. I'm going to say there's a high chance that this should be on your Sun Wukong.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay.
23% crit rate, 6% crit damage, percent. Oh yeah. So this is the type of piece of gear that once it makes it to wherever it's supposed to be, not this guy, right? You're going to go and you can't put glyphs on crit damage and crit rate, but I'm gonna do this right now. I'm gonna put the defense on there and just like because and I just do what okay. Anyways, you got to do that. The other thing too is you have so much gear that you don't need. Oh my God! And I'm just gonna go on a limb and say that you're probably never ever ever gonna use these 3 and 4-star pieces of gear ever, 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 ever. So rank and rarity 1 and 2. Yeah, you could sell all of these. I mean,
is there a way to just select all from there and
okay,
wait,
that's not a lot, but you just don't need these.
Yep.
You don't need these. They're gone. And then might as well do the 3s.
Woo.
I mean, there's always exceptions to this, but I don't think that you're ever going to miss these. You're just not going to miss these.
Okay. I was going to say, I get a lot of gear because I get a lot of artifacts anyways because I enjoy doing all the dungeon events. But I think right now is the spiders. I like doing that.
Oh, and then you're probably never ever going to need these commons, and you know what I mean? Like you could even, I don't know if you want to do this now, but look at that. There's another million. Probably not going to need those either. Now, there's always, so there's some exceptions to this, right? Like, so I don't want to do that because these boots, I mean, even the boots that have the speed set, if they're 6-star, that's fine. Put it on somebody. It's not a bad, any boot that has a speed set. Almost every character can use a boot with the primary stat of speed.
I pretty much get rid of any boot that I see that does not have primary stat.
Okay. And then there's some couple pieces of gear to focus on. So here is speed. And right here, depending on what your character is, that defense does not help him at all. Sun Wukong. So yeah, this is not good. So some Wukong needs accuracy or accuracy or percent attack here. Okay. And then this right here needs to be crit rate or crit damage. Now, typically you can get enough crit rate from the secondary stats on all the other pieces, and so that this can be crit damage. And this right here is the only piece that has speed. Oh, wait, this is amazing. Actually, I'm going to say right here, this is amazing.
This was the phase where I started figuring it out.
Yeah, like right there. Yeah, well, I mean, you only got a 1, but I just like this is amazing, right? This is probably
and that
not.
One got 4. Wow.
Yeah, this is probably not gonna get removed. You know, like I feel like a speed stat on your banner is probably the way to go, and then on a character like this, it's probably going to be crit damage. So, skinwalkers. Let's see here if you have a crit damage. Right here.
Couple.
Yeah. So like probably. What I would do is I would upgrade this to 8, and then when you do the optimizer, it'll pick it up, and it's gonna use it. It's gonna put it there. You know what I mean? It's I already know it is, but there's no reason to do this now because 20,000. But you know what I mean? But it gets more and more expensive. Anyways, the good pieces to focus on taking to 8 is gonna be boots. Your speed ones, you want to take them to 8. Especially the 5s and the 5s and the 6s. 6s always. Here, there's a couple pieces to look out for. As long as they're not these flat stat runs right here, right? These flat stat. Oh my God!
I knew about flat stat.
Okay, well, let's do this. Let's do flat stat. This guy, this guy, this guy, and then we're gonna select primary stat, HP, defense. And where's the HP one? HP and defense and attack. You probably could sell all of these.
Okay. Do it.
All right. Let's see here. Look at that. Probably can sell all of these. Yeah. So these are the flat stat gloves, chest, boots. Now, I'm not talking flat stat accuracy, not talking flat stat speed. We're talking
that has an option of percentage.
Yes.
You want to
yeah, the HP percent, HP attack, HP defense are just so much better. And there's a million exceptions to this, but because you need this, we're going to do this now. And then this is going to cut down your options. So like when you get a chess piece, you're hoping that it has percent attack, percent defense, percent HP or accuracy, and a secondary speed stat. So that doesn't look great, but you know, like let's see what you got here. Oh, it's a 3-star. It's defense, but it doesn't have speed. So like you know, this one right here. You know, let's see what you got here. HP, that's great. He doesn't really need the HP though. You know, he needs accuracy probably more than anything else. Anyways, you're gonna speed. This is great. That's great. This guy needs this. The main thing on him is accuracy. He just needs a ton of it. So his accuracy probably needs to be close. Anyways, um, there's some focus on Deacon. Focus on Deacon, and then run the optimizer when we have all the stat removal, and then try to get what you think are the best pieces of gear. You know, I like and take them to 8. So like a gloves, any percent gloves, probably crit rate, crit damage, defense, HP with a secondary speed stat like speed, take it to 8. So there's going to be a ton like that. Like, so I would hit filter and I would go, well, I mean, on these 3 right here, you know, if it's a, let's see, oh, there's so many exceptions, of course. So don't, you know, 6, let's just do 6 for today, right? 6-star with a substat of speed. Oh, what's this? This is just sitting there. This is just sitting there. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay.
Let's do this. Oh my God. Oh boy. Yeah, this is still great. Yeah. All right. But this is something that should be upgraded, right? And then let's get rid of these 3 here, and we're gonna click these 2, and then we're gonna do HP, defense, crit rate, crit damage. Well, we got to do it like this. All right, so here's one right here, right? Crit damage, secondary speed stat. We're just gonna take that to 8, and maybe the optimizer will pick it up and it'll go somewhere, and then you can go further. But anytime you get these speeds up to like 16, 17, 18, let's see if you have any here that are that high. So you can there's a different way you could sort here too. You can get rid of, let's just get rid of everything, reset everything, right? We'll get rid of all of this. We're going to select everything, right? Not boots. And let's say you're just looking for the highest speed stat in the substat in your entire roster. I didn't click that correctly. But then you're going to, what do we got here? Rank rarity. No, we want turn off the set filters, and we're going to sort for speed. Why is this, what did I click? Did I click something weird? All right, a primary stat. You just not have. Do you not? Oh, you just don't. You don't have a lot of 6s. No, is what it is.
Oh yeah. Well, that's it.
All right. Well, let's do 5s. So like these are probably like these, like this right here. Oh boy, upgrade, right? This is a shield. I take that to 8. That's probably good. So if that would have hit like double speed, that would have been amazing. But you got a ton to look at. All right, yeah. We're gonna wrap up the video. We're gonna have to do this again in like a couple weeks because there's so much to look at. Big shout out to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring the video. Link will be in the description. Also, scan the QR code, get Tayrel and Rector Drath. Anything else that we missed, put it in the comment section. I'm sure there's a ton of other stuff that we didn't look at, but that's it for today. Bye for now.